Hello students, today in this video we are going to start error analysis, but before starting that, first of all we should know what are errors, how can we define error, hota kya hai error, right? So error can be defined as the difference between the true value and the measured value of that physical quantity. Means if I have a physical quantity, उसकी कुछ exact value है, true value है, that I know, but when I am measuring it, I am getting a bit difference in the answer. Okay, while measuring that physical quantity, I am not getting the exact answer, the true value, while I am getting some answer that is nearby to it because of the instrument or because of some conditions that I haven't considered while taking the measurement. So error can be defined as the difference between the two answers. Mean error can be defined as the difference between the true value and the measured value. What exactly the value of that physical quantity means, that is the true value, वो और हमारे measured answer में कितना difference है, that is called error. So error is defined as the difference between the true value and the measured value of a physical quantity. Now there are different types of errors. So here I am showing you the different types of errors that are possible while measurement. So these different types are constant errors, systematic errors, random errors, least count errors, and gross errors, or we also call them as mistakes. Now we are going to study these errors one by one. Let's talk about the constant errors first. So constant errors are those errors which affect each observation by the same amount. So in constant error, the error will be like that कि वो आपके observation को same error देगा every time. Means there is some calibration problem. Means constant error हमें तब मिलता है when there is a faulty calibration of the scale. Means जो भी हमारा scale है जिस पे हम measure कर रहे हैं उसका calibration accurately नहीं हुआ है, it has faulty calibration. Means for example, if I have a weighing machine जो हर ऑब्जेक्ट का वेट 2 kg इंक्रीज करके बताती है. मीन्स इफ there is an object of 20 kg, then that weighing machine will show 22. For an object of 45 it will show 47. For an object of 50 kg it will show 52 kg. So वो 2 kg जो है that is a constant error because वो आपको हर ऑब्जर्वेशन में सेम अमाउंट में एज इट इज़ मिल रहा है. दैट एरर इज कॉल्ड कॉन्स्टेंट एरर एंड इट इज़ बिकॉज ऑफ दैट मशीन, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट इंस्ट्रूमेंट, बिकॉज ऑफ इट्स फॉल्टी कैलिब्रेशन. कि जो हमारा इंस्ट्रूमेंट है मेजर करने के लिए उसके स्केल का कैलिब्रेशन सही तरीके से नहीं हुआ है. दैट्स वाई वी विल गेट कॉन्स्टेंट एरर, right? So the error which affect each observation by the same amount is called constant error. Next error that we can face is systematic error. This systematic error is further divided into 4 categories. Okay, the systematic error is further divided into 4 categories. First is instrumental error. Second is imperfections in experimental technique. Third is personal errors. And the fourth one is errors due to external cause. So systematic error can be of 4 types. First one is instrumental error. These errors occur due to the inbuilt defect of a measuring instrument. Means measuring instrument का scale ठीक से नहीं बना है और there is some printing mistake over the scale, then such kind of error are called systematic error, which are because of the inbuilt defect of measuring instrument. While The second error, that is imperfections in experimental technique, these are due to the limitations of experimental arrangements. Means we don't have proper arrangement to perform that experiment, there are some limitations, then the errors we get will be the imperfections in experimental technique. Then such errors also come under the category of systematic error, because हमारे experimental setup के system में कुछ problem है, so that's why we call it as systematic error. Then the next one is personal error. These errors are due to the individual's bias, means हमने apparatus ठीक से set नहीं किया है, or it is because of the person's carelessness while taking the observations, while observing the experiment, or while taking readings, or we don't take proper precautions for that. Suppose we leave the instrument on, means it gets heated, so it will not give us the proper results, then such kind of errors are called personal errors. These are because of the person who is performing that experiment. Basically these are because of that individual only, right? The fourth one is the error due to external cause, and these are those errors which arises due to the change in external conditions, like while experimenting, if the physical condition change, then like pressure, temperature, wind, etc., then such type of errors due to external cause also come under the category of systematic errors. Okay, so these were the systematic errors that we can observe while performing our experiment. Now come the random errors. Random errors are those errors which occur randomly, means these errors occur irregularly and at random. So we can write it as those errors which occur irregularly and at random. Either we talk about magnitude or in direction. In both cases, these errors are completely irregular and random. If we talk about magnitude or we talk about direction, in both cases these are irregular, then such errors are called random errors. The next error that we can get is the least count error. This error is due to the limitation that is imposed by the least count of the measuring instrument. This is due to the limitation of least count of measuring instrument. अभी हमने जैसे example लिया था last video में, same like that. If I have an instrument who has a least count of 0.5, right? If I have an instrument जिसका least count 0.5 किलोग्राम है, और मुझे इस इंस्ट्रूमेंट से I want to measure a quantity of 0.23 kg, then it's not possible to exactly measure this quantity, because it can give 0.5, then it give 1, then 1.5, then 2, but it can't give you the value 0.23, or it can't give you the value 1.62 exactly. So this is the limitation because of its least count. So the error that is because of the least count of measuring instrument, such error is called the least count error. And the last kind of error, that is the gross error or mistakes जिसको हम बोलते हैं. These errors are due to either carelessness of the person or due to improper adjustment of the apparatus, and no corrections can be applied for such errors. Okay, so इसमें दो तरीके की categories आएंगी, या तो observer is careless or the adjustment of apparatus is not proper, means careless observation and improper arrangement of apparatus. These comes under the category of gross error or mistakes. Basically these are the mistakes if you are not observing the experiment carefully, and if you are not making that arrangement of apparatus properly. So these are the mistakes, and we call it as gross errors or mistakes. So these are all types of errors. that can happen while measuring any physical quantity. For further videos of error analysis, stay tuned and keep studying. Thank you.